Hello and welcome back to my channel. If we haven't met yet, my name's Tiffany and I vlog my grad school experience as a parent in a mental health counseling graduate school program. I'm about to start my third quarter. It's a 3-year program, being on the part-time track, and I vlog that experience, and I also make videos that talk about my experience as a doula and a childbirth educator and a child life specialist. And so if any of that sounds interesting to you, I'm glad you're here. Go ahead, give this video a like and a subscribe. But today I'm going to take you along on getting myself all set up for next quarter. I'm on our spring break right now. By the time you watch this, I bet the first week of classes will probably be underway. But I like to spend time getting prepared. This is one of my favorite parts. Actually, in my childbirth class that I teach the other day, a student said something really poignant, talking about birth plans, and we were talking about whether or not to have a birth plan, kind of the pros and the cons, because some people will say, like, you can't plan your birth, so you got to be flexible. Why even try to plan? And that's a message that in my classes I tend to push back on and talk about. Even though we can't guarantee how something will go, there's still value in going through that process. And the student said that he talks to his clients about those same things too. And he quoted somebody, I can't remember who it was, and where this quote was from. Maybe I'll look that up. But he said, the plan is crap, but planning is indispensable. And I think that really resonated, because so often you spend all this time making a plan. I mean, it might not go the way you think it's going to go, but that doesn't automatically mean that planning doesn't matter and that it's not still valuable. And so that really stuck with me, and I feel that way with a lot of things. I feel that way with birth planning. I feel that way with vacation planning. Like, I love packing and planning a vacation, sometimes even more than the vacation itself, actually. And getting ready for the quarter is an example of that. I'm gonna take you along with me to get ready. My first job of the day is, if you've watched my vlogs, you know that I'm always sitting here at my computer desk, which is in my kitchen, which is, you know, kind of the heart of the home situation. It's our family computer, so that means that we all use this space. It's a desk area in the kitchen, so things get placed on here all the time. So I really like to take the time to clear off the desk and clean it completely between quarters, and get it all set and reorganized. So I'm going to show you here. You don't usually see this. Hey everyone, Tiffany from the future here. As I was watching this to edit it, I realized I think that there is some sensitive information, like our address, left in the shot of me cleaning my desk. So I have removed that footage, of course, so that no one can zoom in on that, and instead you just get a little photo. Still getting the hang of this YouTube stuff, so thanks for bearing with me. So come along, I'm glad you're here.
Living in a crowded dream, searching for the quiet that you need to breathe. Gave up on your sanity to hide behind your shadow, while you tried to take the sun down. Hearts don't ever change to gold. Out there thinking that you're in the world alone. No one ever told you that you'll have to fight for something, or you'll never learn to balance. It's too cold standing in the middle of the downpour, looking in the mirror, 'cause it's only you that you have to lose. Headed backward on a one-way, trying to stop from running, but you can't wait. Bury all the evidence, you'll only learn
been doing this for 15, maybe 20 minutes, and that's like total, which really not too shabby. I am happy with that. Right now, all I have to do is like wipe everything off. I need to take this old stuff from last quarter out of my little rack here. Yeah, that has gone a lot more smoothly than I thought. And I'm really excited to dive into the syllabi for the classes and get the Trello board all set up. So, yay! Almost there.
Oh, standing in the middle of the downpour, looking in the mirror, 'cause it's only you that you have to lose. Headed backward on a one-way, trying to stop from running, but you can't wait. Bury all the evidence, you're lonely, love, when you crash and burn. When you crash and burn. When you crash and burn.
All right, not even a half hour later, and we are looking so much better. Yay! It just feels so good to get that done and to get things ready. The only problem I foresee is a lot of the stuff I put back in these drawers, which in theory is a good thing, but my 3-year-old is kind of like kryptonite. And she loves to get all the things out, and that's how it gets so cluttered here, and it's hard to keep up with. So I don't know how long it'll stay, but for right now, I feel like the older kids have gotten a lot better at noticing when this is clean, and they're like, oh, and really like trying, and like knowing that it's important to me to keep this area as clutter-free as possible. I feel like we're making progress in that area, so that's been really nice. So we'll see how long it lasts. Now I'm gonna dive in to my Trello board, and then I'm going to take a look at my syllabi for my 2 classes and get all my assignments and everything loaded into Trello, and I'll show you how I kind of organize myself for grad school.
When I'm up through the night, I can't turn down the noise, tear all the worries out of my mind about who I'm supposed to be. I start to believe I can't get it right. Remember the days I let slip away, they were simpler times. Mama told me before you leave, if there's only one thing you remember from me, child, when you're out on your own, 1,000,000 miles from home, feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders, child, don't forget who you are. Don't lose your head or your heart. I'll bet my life on your stars. You'll be dancing, dancing on the moon. I'll bet my life.
So it's a new day, and yesterday I was able to get my 1 class all put into my Trello board, and I'm trying to do the same for my 2nd class, but I've come across a stumbling block, and that is the way the books are referred to in the syllabus. I can't make sense of. No, that's the status. Stay tuned. All right, so I finally figured out the books for my 2nd class here. So I'm going to just show you how I input these, and then I'll show you more about my system. So this is not a full Trello tutorial. Basically, Trello is a project management system that has lists and cards. These gray boxes for each week are lists, and then the separate items in each one are cards. And so I am all the way here on week 9, inputting my last 2 weeks of class. So I start out and I grab my reading template. And so this card here is going to have my readings for the week that I'm going to make a checklist. So you can add all of these different items to any card. I really only use checklist and dates. So I take a checklist, I put readings for this week, and then I come to the syllabus and I put what my readings for that week are. I don't worry too much about grammar and everything here. As long as I know what I need to do, that's what's important. All right, so I got all the readings in for week 9, and then we also have asynchronous work. So I come and I grab the async template and I create that. And then this week there's also a special assignment. So you can see how I have the little labels here. So each course has its own color. So my human growth and development is all blue. My psychodynamic is all this orange. But each one of these readings are coded blue, asynchronous is labeled purple, and then special assignments are red so that they kind of stick out to me. And so this week in psychodynamic, I have a special assignment due that is titled Applied Project. And I'm going to create that card. Oh, and then I forgot to put in the due dates. So on here, so I'm pretty sure it's due on the 23rd. I'll double check that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So I put the due date there so that sticks out. And I also like to do the due dates for the readings as well. But I don't really do it for async just because I pretty much know at that time. So then about that, I still have week 10 to do. But before I do that, I'll kind of show you how this works. So each week, I have a list of all the things I need to do for the week. Over here is a key. I have not added all my textbooks yet, but you can see I added my textbook photos for my class, and I try to put how they're referred to in the syllabus, since as you heard, I get confused. So I can kind of, when I'm trying to remember which book I need to actually pick up, and go on my iPad, I have just kind of a key. Then I've got a done column. So once I start this week for human growth and development, I'm going to come and I'll read all these things, and as I read them, I'll check them off my list. And then once I'm done, sorry, I think the video quality is really bad here. Once that's all done, I just move it over, and I do the same thing for each of these cards as I finish them. And then what I do, my done column becomes completed week 1, and my week 1 column becomes my done one. Whoop, and then I take this completed week 1 list and I just move it all the way to the end like that. And then I'm ready to start week 2. And I just go through that every single week. And this system has worked really well for me. So that's how I organize my time in grad school. And on that note, I think I can wrap up for this vlog of how I get all reset and ready for my new quarter. Thanks for coming along. Remember to like and subscribe. Bye.